What's going on, guys? It is the Lumberjack and Guam here again. Oh my god, I haven't posted in so long. I'm sorry about that. I was dealing with some not my life issues. I was helping with other people, but I had a couple life issues too. Um, yeah. So I'm gonna give you a little story time on how I got into football. As some of you may know, I do play football. Yeah. So yeah. It was 2010. It was early August. No, late August, early September. And my parents asked me, "Do you want to try football?" And I say, "What's that?" They say, "Well, it's the sport you've been watching on TV for like the past couple months." That's football? Yeah, that's football. Oh, I said, "Okay, well, when can I do it?" And they said, "Well, we'll sign you up for this year. You're 4.5. You're old enough." Okay? And so, yeah. And what I did was, they signed me up. And I went to football practice in my little jersey. And my little helmet, my little pants, my little teeny tiny shoes, little tiny tiny football cleats. And I played football. I don't know how they got me into football. It was just kind of the whole family played it, and not the whole family, but most of the family played it. So I was destined to try it and see if I could be good at it. 7 years later, here I am, alive and well. So yeah, my first year it went pretty smooth. I didn't get to play much, but that's pretty normal because there was kids who were better than me, obviously. But my second year, we all decided, not me, but the coaches decided to put me as a running back for that season. Well, do they know I actually did pretty decent. I had like 20 something first downs. I don't know if it was that many, but I had a lot of first downs and like two or three TDs and some extra points. But all I knew was take the ball and run with it. I don't know how. They told me where to run and I ran it to there. I don't care what was in my way. I just kind of just ran. Then the next year was my first year B team, and that's when I started getting into football. Actually, starting to get into it. That's whenever I started to actually enjoy playing it and actually understand the meaning of hard work and dedication. So yes, there was way bigger kids than me, but I got a spot right on the starting position of offensive guard. Yeah, it was offensive guard, and then I played a little bit on defense. Then second year B team, which is the second division up, and then we played. We didn't. I don't think we won a game that year. No, we didn't win a game at all that year, mostly because we didn't have a good enough lineman. Because they had me and another really big kid, and that was about it. And the rest of the line was just small. In other words, they had no one else. Cause I could run the ball. I could run the ball. I could play linebacker, safety, corner. I can pass coverage. Well, I could. I could play any position on the line. I could be a running back. I could sometimes be a wide receiver. So I could do pretty much every position except quarterback. So I could do a lot. Well, basically, whenever I moved up to A team, they said, "Well, heck, we have a new we this kid's powerful. Why don't we put him there?" And you may think I'm talking about me, but I'm really not. I was talking about this short kid who was a lineman and kind of short, but not very short. They put him at running back, and I was stuck on the line, which I got mad about. But then I realized how important linemen really were, and then I wanted to play lineman. I had fun, and defensive lineman is really a really good position for me, because I'm pretty big, but I'm also fast. I'm faster than some centers, and I could play nose guard. I would love to play nose guard. That's probably what I'm gonna try for this year. Also, I had one. I think it was one or two. Maybe three fumble recoveries that year. So yeah, that was something. Then my last year A team, I got 7 sacks. I think it was 7. It was above 5 because I had a couple half sacks that added up. I think I had like 4 sacks by myself and a lot of half sacks, and I probably had upwards of like 30 tackles. That might have been something. And sorry if the lighting's changing. The lights in here are kind of weird. And yeah, also, then my first year of youth football for the Patriots, didn't get to play very much. I played maybe fourth quarter of every game, like the last 3 minutes. That'll bring me up to this year. Can only hope for the best. Last year we had these 2 people named Pancake Twins, and they need another set of those now. I'm working my, what off to get to that position. There would be nothing I would love more than to have the most valuable lineman award. So there's nothing more I would enjoy. I know that I am not the biggest or strongest lineman in the league, but I'm definitely one of the fastest linemen. So I'll have to keep that in mind. Because speed kills, but not as much as power. And remember, the only way to succeed is to try. You can't try and give up. You should try and at least get through it. And if you decide you don't want to do it again, that's fine. But you have to at least try and get through. That's kind of my lesson, moral of the story from this. Also, here are all the positions I played. I played guard, tackle, end, defensive end. Almost all defensive positions. Running back, center, and punter for one game. So yeah, that'll be all for today. It's the Lumberjack of Guam signing off. Finally, again. So yeah, keep shopping.